Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is David. In today's video, I plan a big surprise for my parents on our trip to Europe. My parents believed we were flying in economy, but I secretly bought us all business class tickets. Needless to say, they were very impressed by the experience. So let's see how that plays out. In today's flight, I chose to fly with Qatar Airways from my parents' hometown of Ho Chi Minh City all the way to Munich, Germany via Doha, Qatar. This flight is operated by a Boeing 787-9 fitted with a lie-flat mini suite cabin. Without further ado, let's start our journey. So the plan today is that we're just going to go to the airport and check in normally with Qatar Airways. But since my parent knows that I love collecting points and airline status, it's not going to be a surprise for them if we get to use the business class / priority check-in line. And being the good son that I am, I always look after my parents and keep their passport for them so they will have no idea which class of service they're going to be traveling in. So finger crossed, it's going to be working out all right. Now, let's get started. All of our suitcases are ready and we're just waiting for the taxi to arrive to take us to the airport. This is my cat. Gonna miss her so much. At 6 in the morning, Saigon is still fast asleep, so the traffic is actually not bad. But the airport is already a hive of activity. It's always a good idea if you're departing Saigon to come at least 3 hours before your flight. Check-in today was smooth and efficient with dedicated counters for business class passengers and one world frequent flyers. The lounge at Ho Chi Minh City Airport isn't exactly luxurious, but it's a pleasant space to relax, certainly much better than waiting outside in the terminal. While lacks comfort and amenities, it more than make up for it with the stunning view of the tarmac. This is our aircraft that has just arrived from Doha, a 2-year-old Qatar Airways Boeing 787-9 with registration Alpha 7 Bravo Hotel Quebec. Qatar Airways currently has a fleet of 235 aircraft with 56 Boeing 787 Dreamliners split between 32 of the shorter Dash 8 and 24 of the longer Dash 9 version. So we're now walking towards the gate. Let's board our plane to Doha. Now, this part is funny. Wait and see my parents' reaction when I told them we will be flying in business class today.
Yes, please.
Thank you.
Hôm nay mình đi hạng business class.
Hello.
Ở đấy sao? Ai?
Hai, tôi rất là thích. Tại vì con trai tôi mua vé, hãng thương gia.
Hello.
Our flight today is operated by a Qatar Airways Boeing 787-9 with 30 Alley and Aston individual suite in business class. All suite come with high privacy doors and the ability to lie fully flat. Since the fuselage of the 787 is just a bit narrower than the A350, for which the signature Q suite are designed, the airline has had to resort to the seat platform for their fleet of 787-9. Nonetheless, it's still a beautifully designed seat featuring all the signature Qatar Airways design elements. Upon boarding, the crew promptly offer all passengers welcome drinks. There are quite a few options, but as a rule of thumb, always get a lemon mint, and if you like something alcoholic, do not skip on the champagne or the rosé. They're all high quality stuff. The pre-departure service then continued with Arabic coffee and dates, something that's always worth looking forward to. What better way to start a trip than with some Arabic coffee and dates? So delicious. The Kevin Hart safety video began to play, and then it was pushback and departure out of Saigon. So enjoy the taxi and take off.
There's already oxygen out here. Oh, man, you just stop being a baby. If oxygen is...
A cocktail service is served after takeoff, so let's take a quick look at the full drink list. There are 2 choices of sparkling wines, a brut champagne and a rosé champagne. Both are high quality stuff. There are also 3 choices of white wine, 3 choices of red wine, and 2 choices of sweet wines, including a port. Additionally, there is a separate drink list for non-alcoholic drinks, mocktails, and classic as well as signature cocktails. Mum and Dad both order an Aperol Spritz for their cocktail, while I faithfully stick to my champagne, switching from a rosé at takeoff to a brut. Let's now take a quick look at the menu before we dive into the main meal service. On today's flight, the main meal service is lunch, but the meal service is entirely customizable and fully done on demand. That's right, you can choose to eat whatever and whenever, which is very unique and arguably a lot more premium than many other airlines. If you get hungry during the flight, there is an additional light meal menu where you can choose from. Lunch begins with a smoked salmon amuse-bouche served with fresh cream and dill. I think you can tell from looking at the dining table the premium position Qatar is putting themselves in. Every single detail is immaculate. It is luxury, refined, and serious.
Wow, this setting is so nice. I feel I'm in a 5-star restaurant, like a fine dining restaurant. Like everything is laid out very nicely on a table. You got all the cutlery, everything is plated individually, dish by dish, and it's not like there's a tray service. All the staff are so nice, all the flight attendants are so courteous. You got a warm bread roll, very nice. So yeah, I'm just gonna vlog my eating journey. So we have the amuse-bouche, which is our very first course, smoked salmon with dill. Let's give it a taste. Wow, really good.
Evidently, my parents are thoroughly impressed, while Mum found the mini olive oil bottles really cute. For the entree, I picked the Arabic mezza plate, which consists of hummus, tabbouleh, and mutabel. Mum found it interesting, but I don't think she fully enjoyed it. Let's hope she loved the main dish. For the main, I ordered the chicken biryani, and wow, this is certainly my top 3 dishes in the sky, and certainly the best chicken dish. The rice was fluffy, has just the right seasoning, and the strong spices really help with the changing taste bud in the air. Choosing heavy and intense dishes on a flight is a smart way to ensure you will love the dish. The 4th course for me is a cheese plate consisting of French brie cheese, blue cheese, and a Dutch Edam cheese, along with an assortment of accompaniments. I pair it with a German dessert wine for a perfect ending. Mum and Dad skipped the cheese plate in favour of the ice cream, which they both enjoy very much. For dessert, I ordered the Vietnamese dessert, a honeycomb cake served with coconut cream, caramelized walnut, and mango coulis. For me, it's an 8.8 out of 10. Afterwards, coffee and tea were served along with a selection of gourmet chocolate and another hot towel. Honestly, the service on today's flight was an outstanding 10 out of 10. Now, that bed looks incredibly tempting, but first, let's change out of my clothes into the supply PJ. So this is the Qatar Airways pajamas. Wow, okay, let's change into our pajamas and let's go get some naps. Wow, these are so comfortable. So cool feeling. Wow, these are very good pajamas. Well done. Also, if you didn't see, inside the pajama set are the slippers. So you didn't see that on the chair or the seat during boarding. But the slippers are inside the pajama set. Let's see, first impressions. Very bright, very nicely decorated. And the space is quite large. So it's very roomy. Now, a couple of highlights. Touch sensitive flush button. Seat cover for the toilet. And sanitizing wipes. Very needed, very much appreciated. Also, different kinds of paper towels and tissues. And look at this. Toothbrush, shaving kit, as well as face cream. And this one is the facial water. So, lotion and facial water. Hand wash, hot and cold water, and a pedal to press to open the lid for the bin. So, yeah. Very nice lavatory, very new as well. The aircraft is very new, so everything is very nice and roomy, and I love that there is mood lighting running in here, as well as a window that looks out onto the engine. So there's 2 toilets for the business class passengers. Yeah, very nice. My mum was already happily resting. Do note that she didn't like the seat to lay fully flat on a day flight. Not that the seat can't lie flat though. Back at my suite, let's close the door to see how much privacy you get. Wow, that is respectable. It's definitely smaller than Q Suite, but still very comfortable and very roomy. Modern enough for the 6 to 8 hours flight these planes are often deployed for. And here is me, just playing with the suite door, because why not? Another important item that I forgot to mention is the amenity kit. Qatar Airways collaborate with French luxury brand Diptyque for the contents inside the amenity kits. The kit contains a body lotion, lip balm, face cream, perfume, eye mask, and a pair of socks. It's certainly above average, though not quite on the same level as the Bulgari kit on Emirates though. And last but not least is the entertainment system. My highlight is the ability to independently browse the contents of the handheld remote while the main screen is playing your chosen show. As for the movie and TV show selection, there is a wide list of classic as well as recent titles. In fact, you'll probably never run out of choices of things to watch. One negative thing if you are flying on the 787 at the moment is internet. While the fleet of 777 gets free, fast Starlink internet Wi-Fi, these 787 are still equipped with the old system. That means no free internet access even in business class. Qatar Airways Privileged Club members get 1 hour of free internet access. Just before landing, the crew walk around and pass out another round of hot towel, and then the Qatari desert began appearing in the distance. And that brings us to the end of our journey with Qatar Airways. What an experience! Not just for me, but especially for my parents. Seeing their reactions, from the surprise of boarding to the genuine joy of flying business class, made this entire trip unforgettable. Qatar Airways deliver on every front: exceptional service, refined dining, attentive crew, and a comfortable suite that truly elevated the long journey from Saigon to Munich. For me, the best part wasn't the light flat seat, the champagne, or even the mouth-watering biryani. It was being able to share all of this with my parents and give them a travel experience they remember for a long time. If this flight is any indications of what's ahead of us on our Europe trip, then we're off to a fantastic start.
Hi, how are you? I'm very good, thank you.
I have Qatar Airways Platinum status, so this is my first time utilizing the Greet and Assist Al-Maha service. I think it doesn't add much value if you already fly in business class, since there is already a fast track line. Anyhow, it was still a nice novelty having someone wait for us and lead us through the airport. With that, thank you so much for tuning in and thank you for watching to the end. I will see you next week with another exciting adventure. Please also click the subscribe button as to not miss our new weekly upload. Happy flying and safe travel as always. Bye bye.